The mayor's proposed plan slashes libraries, parks, arts, housing, and just about every social service while attempting to pit us against one another for crumbs.
We voted you in. We want you to listen to us and work with us, but it is not our jobs to do your job.
San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria officially unveiled his proposed spending plan for the next fiscal year to the City Council this afternoon. And tonight, people living in the city are pushing back. Good evening, I'm Steffi Roche.
I'm Carlo Chiquetto. The draft budget calls for major cuts to various departments and programs in an effort to address a deficit of $118 million.
I went to City Hall and talked to Mayor Gloria directly about his plan.
About 5.2%.
The City Council chambers overflowed with residents unhappy that funding for programs they rely on are on the chopping block.
It is our jobs to share what we're going through so that y'all can make the decisions. We voted you in. We want you to listen to us and work with us, but it is not our jobs to do your job.
City leaders taking the heat. Under the current proposal, police and fire departments would not see major cuts to their funding. But Mayor Todd Gloria says cuts elsewhere need to happen now to avoid even bigger ones down the road.
Doing an all-cuts budget is what we've had to introduce per the request, and frankly, the request of the public. We have received over 10,000 responses to our online citizen survey. People were very clear. They want the city to live within its means. They want us to use our existing taxes and fees to support our services.
The mayor and CFO for the city argue the budget is balanced and supports addressing public safety and homelessness solutions. But Sunday, I spoke to a resource for the unhoused, the Neil Good Day Center, operated by Father Joe's Village. Their leadership tells me that their city funding appears to be getting slashed and that they will have to curtail their operations significantly, including ending services on weekends.
They are seeing a full elimination of city funding in this proposed budget. So how will that work to address homelessness when you're cutting a whole shelter funding?
Well, you need to have your facts correct. That is not a shelter. That is a day center. A shelter is where people stay overnight. The day center does not operate that way. What we are choosing to do is take our limited resources and focus them on shelters.
The Neil Good Day Center serves as a place where homeless people can come during the day to rest, do laundry, store items, collect mail, be connected to employment and housing, among other services provided. But Mayor Gloria says that because the Neil Good Day Center is not deemed a shelter by the city, it is not an immediate funding priority for San Diego.
Because we have those cuts, we have to find where to focus our dollars. We're focusing on homelessness prevention and shelter, and that does mean that the day center may have to be reduced.
Meanwhile, the budget will be discussed and amended now through June 9th. That's the city's deadline for adopting a final budget.